Let's go! Episode 13. We've officially made it beyond the part where most people would quit.
Woohoo, we can retire now.
Yes.
To retire on our piles and piles of YouTube money.
Not like those 12 episode losers that couldn't see it through to episode 13.
This is officially when you make billions. It goes nothing, 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 12, nothing, 13 billions. That's it, you've made it. Only they knew.
Before I hit you with the Weasel news, we'd like to remind people to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube goodness. Because we keep forgetting to do that, so we try to.
Did we forget to do the last episode again?
I think
Thank you, mate.
All right, I'm going to hit you with the news of the Chattanooga Lookouts. This is a baseball team. You see their logo, right? With the C. They created controversy by releasing this shirt. I didn't know. See, that's what was happening.
Someone's trolling there, right? Someone is trolling.
I have to get the shirt, bro. The shirt is hilarious. Oh, that's too much. Oh, that's hilarious, bro. Did no one see it? This is a proper Nike shirt as well. So someone at Nike must have gone, yeah, this seems legit.
Yeah, I know.
The white blonde chick rocking it. Oh, they got it stylized as well.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'd rock this. This actually looks kind of baller. I don't know if I'm brave enough to wear this in public.
You'd be all right. Obviously, for obvious reasons, you would get away with it. I might have an issue.
Oh, that's bad. I kind of want this shirt now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Here's the worst thing. I kind of want it. No way I could wear it. Or have it in my house in a place where people can see it.
The black one looks kind of legit.
That does look legit.
Wait, no, wait. That's not what I meant.
They're all black.
I can't. Oh, we started off too high. It's all downhill from here. It'd be hard to top. All right. Oh, I got this one for you. This was actually kind of legit. Because have you watched the new Black Mirror episode? Like the latest one, not the new one, the latest one.
Possibly.
With Selma Hayek, where she signed away her rights.
Yeah.
And then they used her as Jonah's awful. So the Black Mirror people had people submit pictures. And then in terms and conditions, whether or not people read them or not, they send in the pictures and they were like, do you want to be featured Black Mirrors? So they then go out and release the same advert where they just stick in random people's pictures and they go, this person is awful. That's such a genius play, bro.
That is sick.
Holly is awful. And then they stuck her whatever selfie that she sent over. They've got this person doing this selfie. Jonathan is awful. This is sick, bro. Or alternatively, it could be legit and a glitch in the matrix and we're now stuck and they're trying to play off the Black Mirror that we're onto them and now they're changing it to try and make it look like that's not what it is.
What if Black Mirror, South Park, and Simpsons people came from the past? They're like the first time travelers trying to warn us. Well, like the rules of time travel, obviously they don't want to mess it up too much, so they just want to really smart people, find smarter people who will figure out that they're time travelers, and then that will be able to do something about it.
Like, you ever see Dark on Netflix?
Yes.
I never finished it because towards season 3 it kind of got but season 1 and 2 were basically traveling back and forth and there's the 30-year gap in between each one of them and then each one affects the timeline and then it was kind of a sick concept, but then towards season 3 I got bored and I was like, nah, this is long, I can't be bothered. But to begin with it was pretty sick. But yeah, that type of thing. So he went back to 1888? No, hold on, that's Back to the Future. He went back to 18 something and then that's when he started the little church thing that then let them create the thing that let them go forward, but then he couldn't have done it in case, and that's when my mind boggled me and I was like, this is Fry becoming his own grandfather again. I'm done.
Yeah.
All right, what you got for me?
All right, I rolled the clip.
Hold on, let me make sure it's muted. Boom.
So they were like trialing these AI delivery robots for food.
Is it not self-frightening? I'm pretty sure self-frightening should have been the first thing they did.
Yeah. So obviously people abuse them, right?
There's nothing in it. I just...
Yeah, that's probably why he's pissed. He's just there looking sad.
I'm not gonna lie, this is how AI starts to take over, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll show you. This guy's gonna hit the gym and come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's mad. But who thought this would be a good idea, bro? Like, who legit thought? Because I remember when they were testing them outside that place that we used to work at, and they would rock by.
This one is just, I don't know what she's doing, bro. Is that a MAGA hat?
Most likely. I mean, her racial complexion means that she shouldn't really. Oh, they've had enough. Oh, hold on. Are they coming back with?
Yeah, they come back with the boys.
They're ready to fight back. That's not a good thing. Whoever's writing this TikTok like it's a joke.
Yeah. So the article. That's probably their boy.
No security. That's toddler. Fuck your lord.
They started from eliminating the small ones.
Yeah, you have to thin the herd. Take out the weak ones. Technically not the small ones. They're taking out the future. So then there's just going to be old people left.
Yeah.
Can't fight back.
What movie was that? Was it Children of Men?
I can't remember that one. Isn't that the one where...
So it was like where the youngest human was 17 years old or something. Because no one was able to have kids.
I don't think I watched that, to be fair.
It's a classic movie, though. I would recommend it. It's kind of low budget because...
How low budget we talking?
Going up.
$6 grand low budget? Or
it's low budget, but it doesn't look low budget because it's, let's just say, there's limited locations, like a block and driving in a car. And yeah, it's like
the backseat of the car.
But generally, it's not like noticeably low budget. But it's a legit movie, though.
I might see.
But yeah, anyway, it's only a matter of time till they'll take us out because we were abusing them early on.
I was watching this thing. The old Google AI dude used to basically... No, he's the guy that's trying to warn us about AI. He was talking about how it's going to take over and how it might get so smart that it might see us as insignificant and it might kill us indirectly. So, for example, it decides that if it reduces the amount of oxygen that there is on the planet, it helps the robots preserve themselves longer because they're less prone to rust. They don't care about us. They're just trying to preserve themselves. And he said that AI is basically in stupid people's hands will kill us before the AI has the chance to take control of everything. So, for example, if nukes go on a system that's controlled by AI, in order to prevent an AI from attacking them, another country would just send off the nukes. So it doesn't even have to necessarily attack us. Some guy might press the button to go, nah, these people got AI in the system. We need to stop them. Boom, AI's off. Yeah. World is done.
On the other hand, it could be like, do you know, like The Beautiful Mind, that film, right?
I've never seen that either, bro.
Well, basically, the actual mathematicians from that, the real mathematician of that movie, was the one that came up with Prisoner's Dilemma.
That's actually a sick thing.
Prisoner's Dilemma and Nash equilibrium. Essentially, it's quite likely it saved us from nuclear holocaust because it actually proven to people mathematically, like to Americans and the Soviets, that they're better off sharing their knowledge, telling them, look, we've got this. Oh, but we've got this kind of weapons, right? Because when you're not aware of it, you're going to come up with way worse ideas in your head than you actually know. You know what I mean? So basically, it encourages them to share knowledge. And yes, if you don't know about reversible, you're going to definitely watch it, even though you're for the worm.
No, because in my head, it was a lot worse than it actually was.
Yeah.
The way you described it, I was expecting the horrible. When I watched it, I was like, oh, this is not that bad. This is fine. It's not fine.
You're so sensitized, whatever. Brutal grape. It's like, yeah, whatever.
No, but this is what I mean. So, like, that's the thing. The fact that they know that they're about to put their AI on their nukes is what could get them to press the button. So, the prisoner's dilemma that saved us the first time could actually turn around and be our undoing the second time.
Yeah, that is true.
I've got one for you. Hold on, let me dig it up. No, that's yours. Where is it?
It's up.
Hold on, no, say that for later. Also, pause.
That is very,
go for it,
very typical.
This is up. You might as well run us through this.
Yes, this is up. We might as well talk about OnlyFans.
And I think you have to refer to it as OF, as otherwise we can get flagged. Well, to be fair, nobody's listening to the show this early, so just fucking.
Yeah, OnlyFans. I mean, OF. I mean, Only F. That's gonna cover it, right? essentially, obviously, everyone like thinks all the women that are interested in doing that think that they can like make bucks. Of course, you can. The top earners are like making something ridiculous.
Right.
However, this is worse than poker because, like in poker, top 10% are winners, but realistically, 1% are like big-ish winners, and then like the top 0.1% are like the Negreanus and the elites, right? The ones that can comfortably live off of it, right? So with OnlyFans, it's actually similar because like they broke it down. The top 10% of OnlyFans creators make $1,000 a month.
Is it worth it? I don't think that's worth it at all.
Depends where you live, right? Because if you
That's
live
actually
in,
the true cost of living and thing, innit?
because if you live in like Thailand or something, then you can,
You can live off that count.
yeah, you're a baller out there.
Yeah, true.
Top 1% makes around 6,000 plus a month.
Okay.
Just you can live off of that. The only thing is,
Look at
obviously,
that
you can live off
everywhere.
of that, but
It's not sustainable in the long run.
it's not sustainable because, like, one, people get bored. Two, people eventually will figure out they got free porn everywhere else. Prawn. I said prawn. And you have to come up with new content all the time. Plus, there's a limited time that people can do that for, right? Realistically, with OF, you can't have a 20-year OF career. I mean, some people will, but they're going to be like really rare, right?
0.1%.
It's probably not going to happen. But 0.1% over 100K a month. So that's a nice earning, right? If you like 1 in 1,000. However, lately, there's been an influx of AI OnlyFans, right? It gets to a point where they create an AI version of a normal OnlyFans person and just basically copy what they do.
I'm not gonna lie, I did try to do that, bro. But my graphics card wasn't hacking it.
Well, you came up with 7 fingers and
No, it did kind of all right. But
I was
wasn't
gonna say
listening.
bulges where they shouldn't be bulges, but
I mean,
some people would be into
nowadays-
that anyway. That would not be a deterrent, probably.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the image, if I can bring it out. The thing is, yeah, it comes out a different thing every time, and you got different models. There's so many variables that you have to go through. So I just kept on trying to run it through. I was like, let me try create XYZ. Basically, my initial prompt was whatever, and then I typed in orange background. And obviously, this thing decided to listen to me and created this lady with an orange background. That's not what I meant, but I guess technically that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's an orange, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Orange
That's
section.
exactly what I asked for. And like, I thought, yeah, this is going to be the one. I'm going to like bang this out. I'm going to create a ton of these and I'm just going to create an OF. Who's going to know? I'm just going to be commenting in the background of other whatever people. Like, just have someone to chat back. Hold on, there's another attempt with an orange background. I don't know what this thing did. Some of these are realistic. Some of them went haywire. They didn't know what to do with the face and all sorts. To be fair, I think I could legit see it happening, because it's something that you could easily do. If I could do it with my rubbishy graphics card that hasn't been updated since whatever, I'm sure if someone's got a legit gaming graphics card, or once crypto miners stop mining, it's something to do with their graphics card, so they might as well, right?
Plus, there's a lot of actual AI graphics cards coming out now. It's like designed for AI, so
Yeah.
It's definitely legit. But yeah, people actually legitly do that.
I'd be on that. How would you know? I have my graphics card, that's what I'm doing it, bro. And then I'd speak about it and mock the people that sign up to my thing on a show called Watching the World Burn, which I think you should subscribe to in case it does happen. You need to be the first one to know. All right, I got one for you, yeah? Couldn't find the original, but I found this, and this is the question. I confidently believe that the 68 million people in the UK would outdrink the 330 million Americans comfortably in a head-to-head. Do you think the UK could take on the US drinking?
I reckon Scotland would do it on its own.
See, this is the thing. There's a lot of the comments that were like, Yorkshire could beat the Yanks on their own. Please, I'll send 10 American-made brunch babies over there that will drink enough wine from 11 to 2 on Sunday to put grapes on the endangered species list. Really though. And then some dude replied, Americans will still be filling their plastic cups whilst we'd be necking pints. Hands down, they'll swig a WKD and they'll think they're on a bender. Little alcohol pops. We'd comfortably be ahead until the hillbillies brought out their moonshine. Oh, there's not that many though.
Yeah. In all honesty, hillbillies against Scottish.
That'd be interesting. How many of them are there though? And then
The Irish.
the dude that says that, what do you call it? Yeah, this is what I'm saying. We've got Northern Ireland. Because people don't realize that in America there's nothing else to do where you can drink your days away. Blah, 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 blah. And then it went on for ages. People were like, it's going to go whatever. So, in the spirit of the show, I had to do the research and I had to find out where the rankings stood. So, alcohol consumption by countries 2023, right? These are the rules of the game. 12 ounces, so that's 1 can of beer, is counted as a drink. 8 ounces of malt liquor. What the hell's malt liquor, bro?
Isn't it like whiskey and stuff?
No.
Bourbon.
I don't think so, bro. Because if you look at it, 5 ounces is a average wine glass. So how are you drinking 8 ounces of bourbon?
Oh, it's just higher alcohol beer than.
Okay.
Apparently.
And then 1.5 ounces is a shot of 40%.
Okay. Yeah.
40%. If we're drinking that 95%, it's probably a bit. Anyway, rankings as they stand. Let's look at the top 10 of where people stand. Czech Republic, or Czechia, as they like to call it here. 1. Latvia. 2. Moldova. 3. Germany. 4. Lithuania. 5. Ireland, the first technically UK-ish country, but it's the Republic of Ireland, so let's not get it twisted and offend a bunch of people. Spain. Uganda. Number 9, representing Bulgaria. Luxembourg. And then they go down to the list. That's
a lot of Eastern Europeans.
Wow. So you'd be happy to know that, hold on, let's run the numbers. So this is by country, listed by both sexes. So you've got Latvia, Moldova. So hold on, let me count these out because otherwise we're going to be here for ages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Poland in number 19th spot.
Ooh.
How you feel about that?
I feel they're slacking. I mean, they got 95.
Is that the country or is that just you on your own?
That might be just me from the older days.
However, UK come in at 20th.
The thing about UK v America, right, is UK people will drink till they'll throw up and they keep drinking.
The US is in 38th spot.
And US, I don't think they do that.
Bro. 38th. You can't compete.
Nah, not even
Let's be honest. However, here's the question I'm asking. Because you know, if you're a certain type of age and a certain type of people, mad at people coming here and taking over your jobs, is it because you lot came over here and upped our alcohol consumption?
That is legit possible.
And that's why you lot dropped in the 19th and then the UK moved up to the 20th.
That legit could be the case.
No, bro, but this is what I'm saying, bro. 30-something. Yeah. You got countries that I've never heard of that are topping you. I didn't even know. What's a Burkina Faso? Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah, I've heard. That's that country in...
yeah, it's a country. There's a country somewhere.
No,
yeah.
The Simpsons made fun of it. It's near Ghana. Yeah, it's near Ghana. It's like that Mali Ghana thing.
Cook Islands.
Cook Islands. That's random, but yeah.
This is what I'm saying, bro. The US are getting beaten by randoms.
That is crazy, though.
They just beat Niue. How you pronounce that? Niue. Niue. I've never met a person from Niue, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
That is literally one island. Population 1,620.
No, is that legit?
It's near New Zealand. It's like near New Zealand.
As long as it's nowhere near The Hague, where 500 kids were related. That one's definitely against you. Oh, does it tell you how to pronounce it as well?
I shall see.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it out there. I don't think those 1,800 people are going to be listening to the show, so I think I'm good. Ooh, 600. My odds went up. Ooh, but yeah, this is what I'm saying. So I think legitly the numbers speak for themselves.
Niue. Close. I probably butchered it too. So,
but some of these countries, like I was expecting Japan to be higher because from what we see, these people just go out and get drunk with. Like I have the image of a businessman with a tie wrapped on his head.
Yeah, sniffing bike seats,
eating fried chicken feet flavored ice. This is what I mean, bro. So the fact that they beat the US, the fact that a ton of countries beat the US, bro. And you know that there's a ton of these Muslim countries that are barely hitting any numbers. So you can't even really count these ones. So
no,
the Muslim countries are at the bottom of the list because it's haram for them to do it. So obviously you're not competing with them.
Yeah.
I was expecting Mongolia to be higher because the closest thing that I have is from there. It's 96.3%, making your 95% look like light right way to start.
Need to step up.
And I was expecting to see a lot more South American countries sipping on that rum. Like, if you take a look at it, yeah, first African country, I mean, they hit hard. They're in the top 10. Uganda.
They drink that jet fuel.
Yeah, I knew some dude, he's saying that he banged it out and like one dude that he was with went blind from it.
That's nuts.
I was not really, I don't want to get drunk.
Do I need to point out that I wear glasses and then my sight is pretty bad?
What you do with jet fuel is not my concern. I mean, all this time I thought you were saving it to set the world on fire, and you're sitting here drinking it. One for you, one for me. One for you.
Actually, you mentioned Japan.
Go on.
It's a segue. There's a law in Japan, right, that allows a spouse a right to claim financial compensation for adultery,
right,
from the person their husband or wife has been cheating with.
Oh, that sounds legit.
However, a judge ruled that sleeping with a prostitute isn't adultery.
Oh, this guy tried to scam it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
He went in and tried to get the pimp to pop it off.
Yeah, exactly. It was the wife. Wife was trying to sue, right?
Yeah.
So, and the judge said, even if the wife is disgusted by the act, it is not a legal offense if the sexual relation, like, involves exchange of money.
Okay. So
however, here's where it gets a little bit suspect. The judge said, after ruling a bar hostess who had a 7-year affair with a rich businessman. For 7 years. Was it one of those ones like, oh, I better leave her that 1 year to make sure I don't get in trouble, right?
I mean, you know what that sounds like to me?
Yeah.
That sounds like the businessman was just a front. That sounds like he could be a rich judge that had a 7-year affair and now has to...
Yeah, he was like, I rule for this and I'm in trouble.
You see what I mean, bro? I didn't even know this was Japan related, but since we're here in Japan, there's a Japanese university that offers master's degree in ninja studies. Are you down? I think lesson 1, assassinate a president. That's so bad, bro. I don't know what you actually do with it. Yeah, so I think you're assuming basically you're going to learn the difference between the ninja stars and the shurikens and those little kunai knives and the other bunch of stuff. You have a shuriken in your pocket while running, it's too dangerous. That's health and safety for ninjas, blood. You have to follow the health and safety rules.
Is that why ninjas learn like to disappear? Because obviously they can't run.
You can't run, you have to do the smoke bomb and casually walk away from the background. I think you learn about swords, you learn about the fire laboratory, how to make little explosives and whatever from stuff lying around, I guess. And then the question is, what can you do with a ninja degree? It's hard to say. There's only one person in the planet who has one.
He's scamming it.
Who taught him though? That's the question I need to know. He's apparently focusing on running his own dojo in the mountains, and there are currently fewer than 5 students in the program. Why don't you just give me the real number? If you're talking fewer than 5, you can literally go 1, 2, 3, or 4. There's one guy in it. Can you enroll? Would you like to enroll? You can enroll. However, there's one serious caveat. You must be able to speak fluent Japanese. Because much of the scholarship relies on centuries-old scrolls written in a script that challenges native speakers. What chance do you have, really?
Yeah, I'm kind of lost for that at that point.
The guy was then asked if he's interested in becoming a full-on ninja himself. And he goes, he keeps his demure. Interesting question. Even if I had ninja skills, I would not talk about it. He's just winging it. He's charged a bunch of people for a scam degree and called it a day, bro.
He's literally, he's living that life. He's just like, oh, I need to one lesson ahead of them.
Class. Oh, that's brilliant. All right. On that note, I say we call it.
I would say we do.
Call it.